and Assalamualaikum to everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mawar Nuresha binti Abu Qasim and I am definitely from KBA 118. So today I just want to share with all of you a story about the world history era regarding about the Renaissance. Well, did you guys ever heard about the word of Renaissance before? Maybe yes or maybe not. I'm not really sure about that, but let me just give a simple clarification about the meaning of Renaissance. Well, the word of Renaissance itself was actually taken by an Italian language which brings the meaning of rebirth or reborn again. Let me tell you a story. The Renaissance was actually a cultural movement that begins around 14th century to 17th century, long years ago, and it initially started in Italy in the Middle of Ages and was unexpectedly spread throughout the Europe area. And also, the Renaissance also symbolized of rebirth of Europe in terms of trade, explorations, culture, painting, music, and also science. But, however, whenever we mention about Europe, everyone was feeling like, wow, that's a developed world country, modern, beautiful, or anything that sounds great and amazing. But the fact, according to history, it is not. Indeed, Europe hides a lot of dark and past bad history. But it's all changed. Until now, we all recognize Europe as a very well modern country and became a center of education, arts, and also architecture. But the question here is, how can Europe become so great? Well, after going through a lot of darkness and pain in the past, Europe started to wake up and resurgence to get back their power again. How? Well, this has just happened because a lot of new, brilliant, intelligent scholars will exist, such as scholars from Greece and Rome. So these scholars will spread their knowledge about new creations techniques in terms of art, architecture, and also poetry, and led to make a rapidly changes style in art and also literature. But anyway, did you guys know about what is the most famous idea in the Renaissance era at that time? Well, let me tell you. The most famous idea or understanding that was spread widely at that time is the idea or philosophy about humanism. It is introduced by Francesco de Petrarch. He is a figure that known as a father of humanism. But anyway, what is the meaning of humanism philosophy? Humanism was an idea or belief that everyone or anybody can reach happiness and living well on this earth without any religion, which means they strictly rejected the idea of being indoctrinated by religion itself. They believe that people can be as powerfully motivated by the humanism itself to reach their faith. Humanism itself only focuses on human freedom, autonomy, and also progress. It views that humanity for the promotion and also development for individuals, the equal rights, and also the inherent dignity. It is for emphasize the concern, the connection between a human being to the world. And start from that era, European people are start to no longer believe in their religion and they are being more focused to think about modernization, progression, and also develop their thinking skills. So here I just want to make a very simple conclusion about the previous story that I share with all of you. It's about the power of our mind. Our mind is the most biggest asset that we have. We can be dominant and we can control the globe if we have a very great mind. It's about mentality. We can change the world to be better and we can do anything with our mind. We can change anything, and that's what I've learned from this story. Sometimes we might feel a lot of darkness, the pain, the storms, but however, we should believe that there is a hope, there is a light that will come to future. Same goes just like the history that happens in Europe. They might face a lot of failure, but in the end of the day, did not give up and always develop their thinking skills until right now. They are great in their architecture, in their literature skills, in their poetry, in their art and everything. So I want all of us to please appreciate your mind and believe yourself, and don't despair or lose hope in life. That is all that I've learned from this history. Bye!